Yo, I'm so sick of the whole boat, always begging for change. I like I gotta work 7 days a week, and they just sit around and get paid. Hate all of the people who can drive their car. Yeah. Oh, but they fill my yard with all their smashed up junk. Sorry. Trying to lift my spirits. I hate this old loader. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Hates me back. Always had this tire going down. I try to get tires for it. It ain't worth tire. I mean, I hate it. I mean, it was a pretty bad boy in its day, pretty bad machine. She was something else. 414. Yeah. It's like the DT466, only down a little bit, like a 414 International. Yeah. Got with the program. And I loved it. I mean, I loved it. It got filters all the time, oil changes, batteries. I flushed the hydraulic fluid, the transmission. I loved it. I loved it. It was a one-way street. I just got used and abused and left behind. And there's a thin line between love and hate. And I just couldn't take it no more. I swore off. I said, I'm done. I am done. Pays me back every chance it can, but you know, it hurts. Hurts. Anyhow, the tire's flat. Really? Well, it's only flat on the bottom. Stop it. My God. And the valve core in there's all disintegrated. I suppose because it goes flat so often, I'm always putting my big bore chuck on the thing, effing it up, and all of a sudden the valve core like just effed up. And a big bore valve core, you know, I should have a little one to show you, but I mean, it's the same thing, only it's big. Because the bore's big, because they get air in there faster, because there's damn much air. Heck, there's an adapter from the big bore. Look at that? To the little bore. That's what I had to use to put air in the last time. And the core shot, so it's a, I suppose all leaked out of there, leaked out of where, I don't know. And would you think that I got a valve core tool for the big bore? Not that I can find. I know they were the same as AC. You dang skeeters. I got me an Allen key. And I done measured. I'll see if I'm smart here. You know, every day I try to be a little smarter than the day before. Don't always work. But I had that at 295. Yep. I went through all my drawers. 273. That's a little bit smaller. 7mm, I guess. Only metric one. A lot of them 250s and the 310s, but I'm thinking it's gonna fit in there. And you know what? I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. Son of a gun, I did it wrong. Ow. Dang, skeeters. Here I was all ready to go. I'll have to cut up my 750. Because I suppose where I was measuring, it's probably a threaded 1/4-inch hole, ain't it? You dang things, you get away from me. They're like everywhere. Parasites sucking my blood. Get away. Anyhow, I had to go get the one that's 250. But I'd almost wonder, hey, I don't want to bring all my Allen keys, my whole drawer of stuff here. So I measured and I said, yeah, baby, 295. But that's on the outside of the threads. I bet on the inside of them threads, that ain't tight enough, sharp enough to cut into the inside of the threads. But, I mean, it's still over 270 at that O-ring. Is it? Yeah, it is. So my 1/4 inch one, I'll go get me another one. Try again. We'll make some slits. Make this into a valve core tool. Hang on. Well, did you hang on? Yeah, you did. Good. You kind of had to. It was so exciting. There's such a cliffhanger. 250, 250, 255, 253, whatever. 1/4 inch. Does that go in? Heck yeah, baby. That goes in. It's gonna work. You know, instead of you hanging onto that cliffhanger, I'm gonna go get an Allen key. I should have been playing my sponsor commercials. I'll be using here my Milwaukee Fuel 18 volt, 9,000 RPM, 6-inch grinder. The one with a braking grinder too. It shuts right off. It's got a switch, I can lock it on. That's why I like it. I like to set it down like that. And I like to use it as if it was a grinder on the bench. Except I got that skinny blade. And I tell you, it's the other, not quite yet a sponsor, but dang, they ought to be. The only blade an awful mechanic ever want to be caught using is a Preferred. P apostrophe FRD. They're German. I don't know, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Preferred. But I mean, y'all ought to send me a box, because I'll tell the whole world you're the best thing ever. I would rather use a Preferred cutoff wheel. I'd rather go buy one than get sponsored crap ones from somebody else, because I don't like eating all the dust. So anyhow, my plan is just cut a little slit, right? And like I said, I turn this bad boy on. Boop, stop. Hey, couldn't be much more off, could I? Dumb son bitch. We got to find a better way to market. Well, nice thing is we can cut it off, start over. I did tell you how much I like them Preferreds, right? They are the meow, I'm telling you. They don't turn to dust. Okay, that's about as square as a circle, but I cut it off. Whatever. I mean, I might as well still try to slice this bad boy right down the middle, you know, because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to have to cut it off and square. I'll square up the next time. Maybe I'll get better. So it looks a little better. Well, it's got to be a lot wider. Had that nice skinny blade. And then, of course, to put the new one in, there's usually like a hole for the doodader. I mean, I can push it down some with a spring. But I better make that extra deep, too. I should have just gone on Amazon. I was on Amazon. They were like $9. It's even starting to get warm. Man, that's going to be pretty sophisticated. It's so wide. It's only about half as deep as it needs to be. Dang, huh? sure it's deep enough, but I don't think it's wide enough. I don't think it's wide enough. It's working pretty good though. Yeah, I still can't really get, I can't hardly get into them jaws. But I mean, it's kind of like just barely, I kind of can, right? Oh, now I lost it. I didn't even tell you the story. I lost it once already. They wanted $10 for one of these because they tell you 2 of them or something because they got to ship them and stuff. It's like, never you mind. I really did. I dropped it and lost it. Stop it. Stop it. Show up again. Don't you do this. I'll go get a torch and burn all this grass. Trying to find that little needle in the haystack. Come on. You went right here. Oh, wait. Did not. Went right there. You SOB. Look at you hiding. Try. Man. So they wanted too much for this in my mind. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go down to the store. First I went to the implement store. They were no help. No, my local fleet, couldn't do it. So I went to the Bauer built. Nice guy down there. He said, oh man, you need one of them large. I said, big bore. He said, large bore. I said, yeah, same thing, ain't it? Yeah, I guess it depends where you come from. But he said, I'll hook you up. And they just give it to me. And I was so awesome. I was so happy. I came home and then I left it. So tiny, I didn't want to lose it. I left it in my watch pocket. And then I forgot and threw my clothes in a hamper. Wife watched the stuff, and I'm like, I need that. Where I set that? I didn't leave that in my pants, did I? I did. And I said, honey, you know what a little valve core look like? And she's like, yeah, I think I do. A little, like a needly thing. Yeah, maybe some people might say that, yeah. She goes down to the washing machine and pulls back the seal. And there's a little baby one. I'm like, oh, and a big fat one. And I'm like, yeah, side by side. She done it. She found it. All right, I got to widen this. Just a fuzz. Hang on. Bad. 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 Bad to the bone. Look at that. I guess the bigger question, yeah, I could go more on the one side than the other if I had to. But here's the question, can I get the old one out? Because that's the real issue. And then I suppose I'm so damn unlucky here that it hits. It's going to be little half turns no matter what. If I can even get orientated right, I'm gonna make it sloppier to get in there, because this fits good. That one even got a center, I don't think. When I get it out of here, you'll see. I'm gonna loosen it up just a fuzz more. I know it makes all this grinder noise and stuff, and it's boring, and I'm up here and you're down there. I'll talk to my editor and see if he can take some of that out of there. Oh man, bit like it should. Look at that. Maybe he takes some of that grinder stuff out of there when you're just sitting there doing nothing and I'm up there talking and you can't hear me anyways, you know. The only problem is I don't have an editor. Just like, oh, it caught. Hey, it's turning. Whoa, baby. Just like my cameraman. Yeah. Look at that. Ah! What is it that they say? Even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. That's right. This is my nut. I found it. I'm gonna tell you, I'd rather be good than lucky. Oh, lucky than good? Whatever. I don't really care. It's coming out. I just want air to go in. So yeah, I mean, the triumph for the moment. The triumph for the moment, because there's a lot of little things here that can still go to heck. I mean, but we're getting the old one out. And we still got to get the new one in. And then we still got to get it to take air. Boy, I tell you, I should just take my little grinder right now and cut this thing off so it don't got the end on it no more, so that it don't hit everywhere. It'll just be a straight thing, but then I suppose the time will come on. If I did that, then the next pain in the butt would be putting a new one in. I'll be able to tighten it enough. Although I could go get me a 1/4-inch wrench and put a wrench on it, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, I can swivel it. It's so far out now. Yeah, it's all the way out. Now, let's see. Just like I said. Is this like I said? Come on. Yeah. See what I said? The one in the center. Okay, so that's another interesting deal. Does that mean, how do them break? How that little seat kind of still got to be in there, don't it? Ain't that, is that big enough to just shoot that all? No, we got to get caught in part of that. I think I had better try and put some air in this. I don't know if my chuck will, though, without something to push on. We'll find out. Otherwise, they'll give me a blowgun, I guess. Like I said, this is a big bore chuck. But there ain't going to be no air coming out of that without something pushing. Or is there? No, because you can hook it up like a regular chuck and it don't do nothing. It don't hiss and leak, right? Because just like you got to push the valve core open, something's got to push the center of this open. It's the same. Although there's some of them seems like you can stick on and air goes in. Huh? Air going in. Air going in. Almost seems like it's going in slow. And is that maybe because that center of that piece is in there? There ain't nothing fighting to blow out of there. You think that piece got to be in there though, don't it? Man, I kind of want to really put some air in and try and blow it all out, so I'm going to do that. So this thing here got little teethy things in it. It did. Just barely see them in there, I don't know. They're supposed to grab the serrations on the side. They chewed that all the heck. It don't stay on. So I ended up just bending this piece of whatever one day. Said, this is stupid. It's supposed to lock on and it don't. So I made this deal here that locks it on well enough. Right? So yeah, let's run some real air in it. And now we are actually getting some real air in it, because I see it rising. Well, that's probably all the way up to like 3 psi. Probably take a good 40 psi to shoot something out of there. If there is something in there, I should talk to my cameraman and see if we can raise the feet per second to like 60 or 120 feet per second. So if it does shoot out of there, you know, like you can slow it down in that slow motion like a bullet. You know what I'm saying? Slow motion, catch you going out, because otherwise at 30 feet per second, it's only going to be one frame. Blink and you miss it. Coming alive. Sorry. Makes me want to sing. But like I said, it's premature for that because there's still so much other junk to go wrong. Alright, better put the caliper away. Yep. I don't want to play your stupid games with my big black boots and my old suitcase. Do believe I find myself my pliers I was missing. I don't think that's what it was. Alright, here we go. See if anything shoots across the room. Well, it sure seems like it's got to have a restriction, don't it? That's what I was talking about. I didn't see it. Maybe you guys did back home. Hey, I was able to catch a thread. That's kind of cool. Kinda. My little tool. It's working. Now I gotta be careful here because I don't want to knock the center out of this one either. Working. Come on, man. I feel good. Get in there. Half a turn, you know what that's like. Sometimes you got them bolts, you get to turn it 1/6 of a turn, and then you got to take the wrench off and do it again. And you think that's the worst bolt ever, and then you get them one that's 1/12 of a turn because you put the wrench on and you go, what? I got to flip the wrench and get a half a turn of each one of my 1/6 of a turns. A 12 and a 12 and a 12. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna quit this. So this ain't bad. I'm getting a half turn. Better than a 6, better than, oh, and it's tightened up already. And a 12. It is. Well, would you look at that? Hey, and it's down in there. Yeah, I feel like I got it tight. I had to push it in there pretty good. You heard the leak. That was me making sure my wrench was in there making contact. And it tightened up. I can finish blowing it up. Hey! Wow. Get on there. Boy. Kind of goes on there. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Now I done dropped my beautiful valve core wrench. You know, all the commotion and excitement. Did it shoot? It ain't up there. Oh man, it's getting dark. Go get a magnet. Come on in. What in the... Come on, man. Which one of you got there? I was almost going to get accusatory. I thought someone had took it. Walked away with my pride and joy, my valve core tool. I guess this could live in a loader now. And then die was the loader when I junked it. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. One day it's coming. I don't want an electronic controlled. I got one of them. I got one of them Gales. SOB right there. Yeah. You know what that is? Trouble. TRUBBLE. Trouble. All electronic and stuff. And fuse will blow. You know what happens when a fuse blows? It's stuck in the cab. Can't get out of the thing. Better have your cell phone battery. Better hope your wife ain't used to you not coming home. You're sleeping in the dang thing. Be another day before they find you. They sucked that time, I'm telling you. Could not open the cab door because you couldn't raise and lower the bucket because it was a blowed fuse. You look in there, there's more damn wires in that thing than a Ford Focus. Sensors and whatnot. Man, telling you. Now I don't even know how much air these go. But you know what I do know? That is leaking. And it ain't the valve this time. I know I need a tire, but I ain't spending $900 or $1,000. Don't love her that much. No, I don't. Got a couple plugs in it and they don't seem to want to stay. So you know, I guess I gotta, it's got that stuff in it. You know, kind of like slime. Except there's another brand that ain't green and costs more money. They sell it at the implement store, $1 more, must be better. But see, this darn thing, it don't usually want to start right away. You gotta pump the pump. Get out here and go manual. I'll lift it up really slow, don't bring no air into the system. Yeah, little jump there, there's some air. Yeah, it's all air. Up nice and easy. Draw some fuel up out of the tank and put it in the injector pump. Draw it up nice and easy. I try to do it with one hand and go whoop, and it takes air every time. It's the only way I can go. Look at the skeeters out today. Get off of me, you sons of buckets. Telling you. Get this bad boy running. They give me a big huff of smoke to kill them all. Well, they don't kill them. It just makes them stay away. Look at that. Look at that. Usually starts good when it's warm, but I don't think it's going to start there. But sometimes you huff it a couple times. And then you pump it a little more, and then it's better. Then there's that. Come on, man. Started slowing down already. Ain't it? I got cords, I got battery chargers. Let's see if we can get some more fuel in it. Like I say, do that a couple times. It seems to help a little, and then you give her, oh yeah, give her a couple more good ones. I always say you pump that till it gets hard. It don't get ever hard no more, but it gets decent. It used to get where you couldn't even really push it. That felt pretty good. Let's see. See if we got enough battery left. And again, at some point I gotta say, well, that might be enough in the tire. I kind of look at them tires and say, how much crown does it have? Not that much, because it's trying to overcome that leak. I want to back it up just a little bit so I know that special stuff I got in there goes to the ground. Try it again. too quick. Yeah, we heard it before, didn't we? Dang it! So I can just stop putting air in. It's not like I'm gonna get it running tonight. Heck of a lot darker out here than you'd think. Yep. Take my chuck, take my stuff off. Dang it. Ah. It's amazing, this phone, you're on the phone. I mean, it don't look that dark, I'm telling you. It's dark. I wish I could see as good as this phone, I'm telling you. But I can't. Oh well. Well, I better shut my presser off. My gosh. One thing or another, I tell you something long, you tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, I think it's up, then it's up. I think it's enough.